Hey, man! What the hell is my car?
Your car is perfectly fine, sir.
A female mechanic? Really?
Do you have any complaints about my work?
Do you have any complaints about my work? Yes, I do. The odometer's got 200 miles on it. Did you think I would notice that?
For God's sake, Ronnie.
Oh, didn't have time to reset the numbers on the odometer, did you? Though, how would a chick know how to do that?
Hey, watch your mouth. That's my sister.
Bro, I got it. Go on, take some fresh air. Go. And as for you, one more word, and this chick will crack your skull with a wrench.
Oh, really? Then come on, do it. Right here, come on. Just expected. Now go away, okay?
To hell with you. Jerk.
Hey, you. Get your manager over here. You've got to double check everything after these women. I'll take care of the car myself, just like in the old days.
Okay, Mr. Bronson, yeah. Okay. Uh-huh. No. Yeah. Just a minute, Mr. Bronson. Oh, Erica, what have you done?
An unfortunate soul was slaughtered here today in this garage.
Let the investigation begin. What can I say? This is the most brutal crime I have ever seen in my career.
Who says it's a crime? Just an accident.
Is that so? An accident? I got witnesses here that say that you and Mr. Hayden had a fight, and you quote-unquote said that you would crack his skull open with a wrench. Those are your words.
So what? Is that proof?
No, it's not proof, Miss Fowles, but it's a possible motive. What was the reason for the conflict?
Good old sexism? A female mechanic, really? And all that stuff? He pissed me off, so I threatened to smack him in the head. I was emotional.
Whoa, pissed off? Threatened him? You got aggression issues, don't you? Let's go back in time to when you found the body. So, Erica, why is Mr. Hayden wearing your overalls?
I guess he wanted to show this silly woman how a man fixes a car. Then saw someone else's overalls and put them on.
You said it was an accident. What do you think happened?
I guess the jack broke.
What, the jack just broke?
Every tool has wear and tear.
Well, that dent on the base, Mrs. Fowles, it doesn't look like a wear or a tear to me. Detective, you might want to take a look at this.
You're absolutely right, Sarge. I concur. A dent like that, it can only be caused by a sharp blow by a blunt, hard object. Like this sledgehammer. Boom! Especially since our forensic team found paint from the jack. Matched those on the sledgehammer. Our forensic team checked it all out.
Miss Fowles, I believe that we will find your fingerprints on the handle of the sledgehammer.
As you will the other mechanic's prints, it's a shared tool.
All right. Miss Fowles. It's an odd name. Miss Fowles, how do you explain the extra 200 miles on the odometer?
Okay, I took his car for a ride.
Where did you drive to?
Just around town.
Around town? Which town? Mexico City? Oh, you really like to drive, don't you? Or do you moonlight for Uber? Let's imagine for a moment. So, Erica, you comfortable?
It's fine.
Yeah? Why don't you put your hands on the steering wheel? Oh, it's a bit far, huh? You don't want to move your seat forward a bit.
I'm fine.
Yeah, okay. What about the mirror? You don't want to adjust it?
Well, I guess yes.
Oh, it is, huh?
What's the point of this test?
Erica, there's no way that you drove those 200 miles. Somebody who was 6 inches taller than you drove those 200 miles. The keys to your client car, huh? They're in the safe in the office, is that right?
Yeah.
Who else has access to that?
Well, everybody. All the mechanics.
All the mechanics, everybody, meaning Jim and Ronnie, your brother, huh? Well, Jim was at a baseball game, his son's baseball game on Sunday, and there's 10 people in the stands who can testify to that. And Ronnie, your brother, he was missing from your Sunday dinner. Look at that. Everybody was there, huh? Grandma, Grandpa, your cousin, and your crazy blonde cousin were all there. But he was sick.
So you've got it all figured out?
Oh, Ronnie. Ronnie, where did you go in Mr. Hayden's car?
What make you think it was me?
Ronnie, quit playing around, all right? We can get into your phone. We have the technology, we can get a warrant. And I can track your navigation map history. You should cooperate with us for your own good.
Okay, I was just visiting a friend.
A friend in somebody else's car?
Yeah, I like the model, so I thought I'd show off. You know? What?
Ronnie, I think I know why the back of your neck itches. Our experts checked every square inch of this car, Ronnie, and there's something that surprised them. The seats, they're made out of real Corinthian leather. But the headrest, for some reason, is made out of cheap synthetic leather. Any idea how that came about?
I don't know.
I think you do. You're allergic to synthetic leather, aren't you? And that's why you've been scratching the back of your head all the time.
And since Mr. Hayden obviously didn't ask you to change the headrest, so I conclude that it was you who did it. But the question is, why? Well, let's have a look, Ronnie, shall we?
What do we have here? Half kilos of contraband. You got anything to say, kid?
They said that killed me and everything.
Who's they? Give me names, nicknames. Is it a gang? What? Speak up, kid!
Sarge, relax. We're not the Vice Squad. We're here to figure out who killed Hayden.
Exactly. The drugs were the motive, right? Hayden came up earlier, and you didn't expect that. You didn't know how to extract the drugs, because if you did, then you wouldn't have to answer to the gangsters, right? But Hayden could have found the drugs later on and go to the police, and you seized the moment and killed him. Didn't you?
That's not true. I didn't kill anybody.
Yeah, right.
Take Mr. Fowles back to the cell.
Ask Jim. Ask anybody. Ask anybody. That's not true.
Get him out of here. Detective, this is big. Well.
I don't know, Sarge. Hungry? Have a sandwich.
Thanks.
He didn't do it.
It's him, detective. Even his sister says it's him. He's just covering up for him.
No, it's too reckless.
Come on, detective.
I mean, look at this guy. He's just an errand boy, a wannabe gangster, and nobody. He knew he messed up with the drugs. He didn't know what to do. He came up with the story. I mean, do you believe the tears? Come on.
No. Nothing makes sense. Listen, Ronnie could have followed Hayden, right? He could have quietly taken the stuff out of the car, and everything would have been taken care of. I mean, why kill him? You would get the police involved. Doesn't make any sense, Sarge.
All right, then what do you suggest?
Hang on a second. That's Jim. Guys, I already know who killed Hayden. But the question is do you? If you think you do, write it in the comments, and we'll see if you're right. So let's keep on watching, okay? So, Jimmy boy, what were you doing that night?
I kind of already testified.
Yeah, Jimmy, I know you already testified. But I just want to go over a couple more details. Listen, can you tell me a little bit more about your work history at the garage?
Oh, I've been working in the garage for probably 15 years at least.
Whoa, 15 years? Long time. Wow.
Yeah, I can't believe it myself.
So I guess you've known Erica for a while then, huh?
No, she started working like 2 years ago. And a year later, she brought her brother in.
Yeah, and in that time, she became the senior mechanic. It's impressive. But what about you?
Exactly. I don't know what the boss sees in her. And she's a woman. I was sure that with Stu gone, the position would be mine. You know, better late than never.
Oh yeah, for sure better late than never. But Jimmy boy, something's puzzling me. Why are you smiling? It's like you're in a great mood, you're all chipper. It's like this murder has just flown over your head, no care in the world. Whatever. By the way, I'd like to congratulate you on your promotion. I'd like to, but I can't.
Hey, what does this mean?
What do you think it means? Jimmy, one detail has eluded me this whole time. It's been under our noses this whole time. That sign. Right on his own door. That cherished senior mechanic position that you've been aching for this whole time.
Yes, after Erica's arrest, Mr. Becker assigned me to her position. What's the big deal?
The big deal is that it takes a mahogany sign like that 24 hours to make and deliver. That means that it was ordered before Hayden was killed.
That was the first time I'd ever seen him.
Exactly. You didn't know he was gonna go under the car in the mechanic's overalls, didn't you? You saw the overalls and assumed that it was Eric under there, didn't you?
I'm supposed to be the chief mechanic, not that stupid woman.
And that's where you're wrong.
Mr. Warsaw, charged with the murder of Alfred Hayden.
Anything you say can and will be used against you in court of law. If you can't afford a lawyer, one will be provided to you.
No, that's not fair.
No, what's not fair is to consider somebody below them just because they're a woman, Jimmy boy. Get him out of here. Great work, Sarge.
Another case closed, Detective.
Hi, my name is Sergey Denga, and I'm part of the main cast on the DramatizeMe project. Subscribe to our channel if you want to watch more videos with me.